Let's begin now without any further ado. I am Priyanka, and with me is Aditya, and we'll be your hosts for the evening.
A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire XLRI fraternity, we extend a warm and hearty welcome to all of you to today's Distinguished Alumni Award ceremony. Seated here today, back at your alma mater, a place that begetted you with 1,000 anecdotes to cherish, scores of jokes to chortle at, tons of learnings to assimilate, and an associated lifetime of memories. Let me then take you back to the very first day when this prestigious institute opened its gates out for you to begin your glorious journey to success. The day that you stepped into the campus for the first time, a little excited, a tad bit nervous, with expectations in your heart and dreams in your eyes. The roller coaster journey that followed thence is a story all too familiar to each one of us in our very own way. And today, as the XLRI family gathers to strengthen our famed XL bond, your exceptional achievements continue to be an inspiration to the students.
XLRI was founded in the year 1949 by Father T. Quinn Enright in the steel city of Jamshedpur, envisaged as a partner in the liberation and developmental journey of independent India with a vision of renewing the face of the earth. Father Tom joined hands with him to bring this mission to fruition, and along with other Jesuit companions, such as Father McGrath, Father Prabhu, Father Norman, Father Kennedy, Father Matthias, and Father D'Souza, the two of them worked tirelessly towards transforming their vision into reality. From its humble beginnings in 2 rooms of the Boulevard Hotel to the sprawling campus where we are today, XLRI has developed its own distinct identity. The hallmark of this identity is not to walk on the beaten path, but to carve new routes, not to benchmark, but to be benchmarked against, to be second to none, but to be the first to respond to the needs of the public and the nation by taking up tasks which are bold but necessary.
In poetic tandem with XLRI's growth as an institute, its alumni kept scaling greater heights as the days went by. While every single student of this institute goes on to achieve things that are special and exemplary in a multitude of ways, there are some who, with their distinct contributions, achievements, and credentials, tend to make the institute swell with pride. To felicitate such distinguished alumni, these awards came into existence in the year 2009 as a Distinguished Alumni Award ceremony. And over the last 9 years, many such distinguished personalities have featured on the list of awardees. This year, we have 4 categories of awards, which include Practicing Manager, Young Achiever, Entrepreneur, and Allied Fields.
Today, we are privileged to be graced with the presence of our esteemed dignitaries. We have with us Father E. Abraham, who is the director of XLRI and a professor of organizational behavior. He has been associated with XLRI and XIMB for the last 30 years. He is currently on the board of several national and international institutions and associations. Father Abraham obtained his postgraduate diploma in PMIR from XLRI Jamshedpur in the year 1978 and a PhD from the Gujarat University. Leadership is a value that cannot be stressed upon enough in today's times. A leader is responsible for ensuring that the ship stays on course even in storm-tossed seas. And for us, that leader is our esteemed director, Father Abraham. We welcome you, Father.
Being the chairperson of the Alumni Association is a huge responsibility, as that person is the link between the alumni and the institute. And there is no one better to take up this responsibility other than Dr. Pranabesh Ray, who obtained his postgraduate diploma in PMIR from XLRI Jamshedpur in 1977 and has held the position of Dean Academics for many years as well. A fellow from IIM Ahmedabad after graduating from XLRI, Professor Ray has a decade of corporate experience, both in private and public sector, and has been teaching in XLRI for more than 29 years. We welcome you, sir.
We at XLRI always try our best to stay connected with our alumni. It is important for us to be constantly aware of the expectations that the alumni have from us and to ensure that the alumni are well aware of all that is going on at the campus. The custodian of this responsibility is Mr. Ranavir Sinha, the president of the National Alumni Association of XLRI. An alumnus of the 1978 BM batch, Mr. Ranavir Sinha is a member of the Board of Governors of XLRI and the former managing director of Tata Hitachi Construction Machinery Company Limited. In the past, he has been the chairman of CII Jharkhand and the Eastern region, as well as the chairman of the Indian Earth Moving and Construction Equipment Manufacturing Association. We welcome you, sir. We now invite the dignitaries to kindly come to the stage to light the lamp and begin the evening's proceedings. I request everyone to rise for the prayer.
Thank you. We request Mr. Ranavir Sinha to kindly stay back and deliver the welcome address.
Respected Father Abraham, Director of the Institute, Mr. Jose Pariankan, Member of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ashish Pani, Dean Academics, Father Jerry, Dean Finance and Administration, Mr. Pranabesh Ray, Chairperson Alumni Affairs, distinguished guests, fellow alumni, students, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot, I must mention Dr. Jennifer Griffin, the JRD ethics speaker. I saw her in the auditorium a little while ago. So, Dr. Jennifer Griffin, thank you for being here. On behalf of the alumni and on my own behalf, it's a great pleasure to welcome all of you to the Oscars night of the alumni. This is our flagship event, an event where we honor people, basically alumni, who have brought glory to this hallowed institution. And the honors are given in various categories. We have practicing managers, we award to young achievers, we give awards to academicians, to entrepreneurs, and people who have excelled in allied fields. And of course, on top of all this is the Lifetime Achievement Award. So this evening, all of you are here to witness some of the outstanding achievers, to learn about what they have done and how they have brought glory to brand XLRI. I won't take much of your time. With these short words of welcome, let me hand over the mic to the students to take the evening forward with some entertainment interspersed along with the awards. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. To kickstart the cultural night, we have an enthralling performance lined up for you by Joseph Kuncheria, an MA in Bharatnatyam from Prayag Sangeet Samiti, Allahabad. Joseph has been performing Bharatnatyam for the last 17 years. A disciple of renowned artist Guru Mahesh George and Jacob Devasaya, Joseph will be performing Jatiswaram, which is a pure dance presentation devoid of any abhinaya, in which intricate sequences are fused with repetitive musical notes. The dance deals with the execution of adavus and mudras combined in definite groups. Jatis are executed combining swara passages in Ragam, Vasant and Aditalam. We welcome Joseph.
Sa, sa, ni, de, pa, ma, ga, ri, sa, de, ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, sa, ni, de, pa, ma, ga, ri, sa, de, ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, sa, ni, de, pa, ma, ga, ri, sa, de, ni, sa, ga, ma, sa, sa, ni, de, pa, Rama
Thank you, Joseph, for that beautiful performance. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Amrita, and with me is Shubham. Let us now begin with the awards.
The first category of awards for the evening is the Practicing Manager Award. To be awarded with the Practicing Manager Award, a person must have completed 20 years of service in corporate, NGO, government, or any other type of organization of repute after graduating from XLRI. The contribution made by the person must be well acknowledged by the organization and the segment of the sector or the society that the person has so far worked for. He or she must have also occupied a position of influence, like the CEO, director, head of department, divisional head, etc., and must be an active alumnus who champions the institute's cause on all possible occasions. Other awards received and the contributions made by the person in terms of time, resources, and chapter activities may also be considered during the selection process. May I now call on stage esteemed Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha and Professor Pranavesh Ray to present the awards.
Let me introduce to you the first recipient of this award, Ms. Debarati Sen of the BM 92 batch, as an impactful leader who is currently the Managing Director at 3M India region. She has spent over 21 years of her career with 3M, holding various global, regional, and country roles. Under her leadership, 3M was voted 2017 Business Standards Star MNC and a Nation Builder in the Outlook magazine. She was also inducted into Fortune India's Most Powerful Women in Business listing in 2017. Ms. Sen is on the board of United Way and a member of the CII Karnataka State Council. She is a passionate advocate for women's rights and volunteers her time in supporting education and empowerment of women. We request Ms. Sen to please come on stage and kindly receive the award. Ma'am, we request you to please say a few words.
Thank you. What a wonderful evening and what a momentous occasion. Feel very humbled, still feel that I haven't spent 20 years outside of the institution. Excel gave me so much that words are not adequate to express what I have learned, how it's shaped me, and what I believe I owe to the institution. I always say that there are two dimensions and two vectors that I have as part of me, thanks to XLRI. One is ethics, the highest standard of ethics and integrity. We learned it without realizing we were learning it. The institution that put together the term business and ethics together before most people knew what that meant. My second vector that I think all of us in this room, in this auditorium, share is putting people first. That is something that we learned, again, without realizing how it'll help us differentiate ourselves down the road. I always say, leadership is all about followership. And that recognition, that learning for me started in XLRI. So big thanks and kudos to the institution for being this incredible institution over so many years. And it's happened because of those who came before us. Really excited to see the batches from 78, from 68, the year I was born. You helped build this incredible institution, and we hope we can keep that legacy. And for the students here, I am sure you'll only take it up even further. So thank you so much. Thank you, Father Abraham. Thank you, Rana. Thank you, Professor Ray. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It is my honor to introduce the next recipient in this category, Ms. Leena Nair of PMIR 1992 batch, as an influential HR leader in one of the leading transnational consumer goods company. Ms. Leena currently holds the position of the Chief Human Resource Officer at Unilever. She is the first female, the first Asian, and the youngest ever to hold the overall responsibility of the Unilever's human capital. In 2007, Ms. Nair became the first woman in 90 years to be part of the management committee of Unilever heading HR. She also holds key responsibility in some of the important boards and forums. She is the non-executive board member of the Department of Business, Energy, and Industrial Strategy of the United Kingdom. Request Ms. Leena Nair to please come up on stage and kindly receive the award.
Hello, everyone. Come on. This is, when we make it to Distinguished Alumni, it means we are truly old. Okay, so you need to honor that. So delighted to be here. I have so many memories of Excel. Excel gave me the wings to fly. I came here as an electronics and telecommunications engineer, not knowing what I really enjoyed in life, with some vague notion that I liked people and I liked being around people. And Excel made me into a human resources professional. So I have such fantastic memories of XLRI, of so many of my professors who taught me over the years. Pranabesh Ray has taught me, so many of them in the audience, I'm sure, today. Excel is the most inclusive place I have known. I never remembered I was a woman, or I may not have opportunities when I was at Excel, because it was truly inclusive place. I felt I could do anything. I felt invincible. I felt so liberated to do things. So the confidence, the sense of self-assurance, the sense of saying that I can dream big and go for whatever I want came from my time at XLRI. And I was writing to some of my friends saying, can you remember some memories about me in Excel? And I was stunned to see, I thought they'll say some nice things, academic brilliance, for example, or something like that. But no such luck. All the stories I got were about how I was, drunk at Omaxi, how I was, sleeping in the first row of class on a very important day, how I was, late for class, or I had to be dragged out, or I drank too much bhang and was in the shower for too long, or some such thing. And I was thinking, that's what you remember about me, guys? But the point is, some of those times are so great, are so enjoyable, so cherishable. They make you who you are. You make friendships for life. You do crazy things. You try things you might never have a chance to try again. What Excel is doing is incredible. I passionately believe that the next 10, 20 years, the world is going to be challenged by issues. Automation, robotics, what it means for future of work, what it means for jobs, what it means for employability. So many things are going to challenge us. And I think XLRI, by being such a pioneer in the whole area of human capital, human resources, has set the pace for India to have an excellent set of professionals who put people first, like Deba says, who know the value of a more human world. So, proud to be an XLRI student and proud to know that my institute is making and will continue to make a massive difference in a difficult, changing, complex world. Thank you once again, XLRI. It is an honor.
Thank you, ma'am. The next recipient to be recognized in this category is Mr. Sandeep Kataria of the BM 93 batch as a business and marketing leader. Mr. Kataria is currently the Chief Executive Officer of Bata India Limited. He has over 25 years of experience in consumer products and retail industry across developing and developed markets. At Bata, India, he was tasked with the transformation of footwear giant into a modern, contemporary brand for the generations to come. Prior to Bata, India, he has held leadership positions in companies like Vodafone, Yum Brands, and Hindustan Unilever. We request Mr. Kataria to kindly come on stage and receive the award.
So we request you to please say a few words. Yes, sir.
So thank you, first of all, to the faculty. And there is, in my belief, no bigger recognition than your own peers and your alma mater. So thank you very much. A special thank you because this gives me an occasion to bring to a closure which in my mind has been open for a long time. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come back for our convocation. And it was just a last-minute family emergency which kept me away, so never gave me the opportunity to really thank the faculty, the team, which has made me what I am. So thank you very much once again. Thank you, Professor Pire, Professor Madhukar Shukla, Professor Sareen, people who actually taught us and continue to be such powerful leaders in the academic team in India. Also, a big thank you to the campus. As Deba said, it gave us wings to fly. For me, it personally gave me real wings to fly because not only did I learn a little bit about management, I actually also learned how to fly in Jamshedpur. Little known secret, we have a great flying club in Jamshedpur. And you can go over as part of XLRI, you can actually go and get some nice cheap sorties and learn and get yourself a license. Personally for me, it not only gave me the business degree, took a geeky IITian and taught him all the marketing so I could sell pizzas to the Italians and disposable diapers to Indians who don't even dispose the packaging of the diapers. So disposable diapers was quite a feat. But I think it, to me, I think to a few in my batch actually, it also gave me a lot on the personal front. It gave me my then girlfriend and then now wife of 23 years old. To me, so if success and thanks is due to the campus for all the education, but it's also due for giving me the bulwark, the strength, which has helped me to get to where I am. So thank you, everybody, and thank you to the faculty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We thank Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranabesh Shri for presenting the awards.
SPICMECE XLRI is a cultural organization which aims at promoting traditional Indian art forms both among students and the faculty of XLRI. It undertakes activities along the lines of Indian folk and classical music, dance, theatre, puppetry, etc. Its single most important objective is to sensitize the youth about the richness of Indian tradition and culture. The next two performances lined up are of young performers from our very own junior SPICMECE community. Aditya is a trained Hindustani classical vocalist under Guru Shishya Parampara, who went on to perform at the All India Radio and Doordarshan. He won the CCRT, Ministry of Culture, Government of India Scholarship in Hindustani in 2009. He will be singing one of Rafi Saab's most renowned semi-classical songs. Aditya will be accompanied by Somnath on the tabla.
रे मधुबन में राधिका नाच रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाज रे। गिरधर की मुरलिया बाज रे। मधुबन में राधिका नाच रे। पग में घूंगर बांध के पग में घूंगर बांध के घूंघटा मुख पर डाल के नैनन में कजरा लगा के रे मधुबन में राधिका नाच रे। डोलत छम छम कामिनी डोलत छम छम कामिनी चमकत जैसे रामनी चंचल प्यारी छब लागे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। गिरधर की मुरलिया बाज रे। मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता। मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता। नचत छुम छुम ततई ततई ताता। छुम छुम तना ना छुम छुम तना ना। क्रांदा 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 धा धा धा। मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। निसारे सगरे मग प मध पनी द सानी रे सारे सानी द प म प द नि सारे सानी द प म प ग म ध प ग म रे स। मधुबन राधिका नाचे रे। सा सा सानी द प म प ध प ग म रे सानी रे सा सा ग ग म ध नि द सा। मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। मधुबन में राधिका। ओदे नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना नादर दिता नीता दारे। ओदर ताना दिर दिर ताना दिर 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 तुम दिर दिर दिर। ना तिरकिट तक तुम तिरकिट तक तिरकिट तिरकिट तादा नी नादर दिता नीता। ओदे नादर दिता नीता। ओदे नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना नादर दिता नीता दारे धीम धीम तनाना। Thank you.
Thank you for that soulful performance. Next up, we have with us Ashish Maheshwari. Ashish is a student of the 1820 HRM batch and shall recite a poem beautifully capturing the emotions of what it feels like to be back at one's alma mater. Ashish, through his poetry, shall spell out how XLRI has changed over the years, and yet how it has managed to remain the same XL that we all associate with.
सबसे पहले तो मैं आप सबका XLRI में फिर से स्वागत करना चाहता हूँ। आप यहाँ आए होंगे तो आपने काफ़ी कुछ देखा होगा। आपने देखा होगा कि काफ़ी कुछ बदल गया है, लेकिन काफ़ी कुछ अब भी वैसा भी है। आपकी कई यादें ताज़ा हुई होंगी ना। आपके इन्हीं विचारों को मैं अपनी कविता के माध्यम से प्रस्तुत करना चाहता हूँ कि दिन आज का लाया है यादें कुछ उठा के, कुछ पल ठहर गए हैं आंखों के आगे आके। फिर कोई जानी पहचानी खुशबू सांसों में आई है, लगता है यहाँ रहती मेरी परछाई है। वैसे तो मैं हमेशा कम नंबरों की टेंशन लेता था, पर नंबरों में क्या रखा है बोलकर दूसरों को खूब दिलासा देता था। अरे ये तो वही जगह है ना जहाँ बैठ के मैं अपनी अच्छी नौकरी की आस करता था, और ये वही बेंच जहाँ बैठ के बस टाइम पास करता था। प्रोफेसर्स का खौफ आज भी वैसा ही चल रहा है, पर कुछ तो है जो बदल रहा है। जैसे भूख लगने पर अब तुरंत लोग बेशुदा और कैंपस कैफे चले जाते हैं, पर भैया हमें तो आज भी घर की बनी मठरी और घर के बने लड्डू ही भाते हैं। एक्सेल डिनर में जाके सेल्फी खींचने को ये लोग सोशलाइजिंग मानते हैं। ये व्हाट्सएप यूज़ करने वाले लोग हैं, ये क्लास के बीच में पर्चियां पास करने का रिस्क कहाँ जानते हैं। अब क्लास में ब्लैक बोर्ड और चौक तो हो गए पुराने, अब तो हर जगह प्रोजेक्टर देख रहे हैं, और बच्चों को लैपटॉप बंद करने बोलो तो कहते हैं सर हम तो बस नोट्स लिख रहे हैं। क्लास में रहते तो हैं, पर न जाने क्या सोचते हैं और कहाँ खो जाते हैं। हम तो फिर भी नज़र बचा के सोते थे, अब तो फर्स्ट बेंच पर हेड डाउन करके सो जाते हैं। मज़ेदार है लाइफ जैसी है, माना बहुत कुछ बदला है, पर बहुत बातें अब भी वैसी की वैसी हैं। जैसे अलार्म तो फेल हो गए, 9 बजे की क्लास के लिए अब भी भगवान भरोसे ही उठ पाते हैं, और एक एक कमेटी में जाने के लिए अपना तन मन धन सब लगाते हैं। आज भी बच्चे आफ्टर क्लास पार्टिसिपेशन करने का डेयर करते हैं, और मेस के खाने को आज भी घर के खाने से ही कंपेयर करते हैं। प्लेसकॉम के मेल आज भी भरी सर्दी में ओले की तरह पड़ते हैं, और एचआर और बीएम आज भी बच्चों की तरह ही लड़ते हैं। वेट नाइट पर गाने कितने भी गा लो, लास्ट में एक्सेल मेरी जान ही गाओगे। टेंशन मत लेना, एक्सेल आए हो तो प्लेस होके ही जाओगे। बस लाइफ एंजॉय करो, बिकॉज लाइफ इन फ्यूचर विल टेक मोर बेंड्स। माई पोएम इज एंडिंग हेयर, बट रिमेंबर बसर नेवर एंड्स। थैंक यू।
We move on to the next category of awards. The industry today places immense emphasis on the power of youth in transforming the world, with many young leaders scaling heights that were previously thought to be beyond them. In keeping with the spirit, we move on to the next category of awards, which is the Young Achievers Awards. May I now call on stage esteemed Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranabesh Ray to give away the award. It is my honor to introduce the recipient, Mr. Deepak Garg of the GMP 2005 batch. Mr. Deepak Garg has 25 years of experience in the infrastructure and construction equipment industry. He was engaged with Tata Group companies, Tata Motors, Telcon, and Tata Hitachi for 21 years. As the CEO of Sany, he is responsible for the entire business of Sany Group's construction, mining, and energy equipments. He was instrumental in turning around Sany in South Asia from red to green within a year. His contribution to the infrastructure sector has been acknowledged with many awards and anecdotes. He received the prestigious Equipment India Person of the Year Award. We request Mr. Deepak Garg to come on stage and kindly receive the award. Sir, we request you to please say a few words.
Good evening. And thank you, first of all, to Father Abraham, Mr. Rana Sinha, and Dr. Pranabesh Ray. I never expected that the Distinguished Alumnus Awards, which I used to be a part of the organizing committee for since 2009 until 2013, that I would have a chance to stand here and receive this award, which is a great privilege for me, and I am really honored to get this award. I came to XLRI after 12 years of sales job, and it was real tough for me because I got into XLRI, but then real difficult. But thanks to the faculty of XLRI who actually took us to task, I should say, for us, because after 12 years it was really, really difficult. They ensured that they nurtured the talent that we had, and they ensured that we got out with all the rigor, with all the, they put us on the treadmill going forward. And I think I got that platform after graduating from, or post-graduating from XLRI, that I could take on a much challenging task on a treadmill all the time. Worked in supply chain across factories, worked in mergers and acquisitions, and thereafter finally getting to becoming a CEO of a Chinese company. So I think Excel has put me at this platform, and I'm really grateful to the faculty, to the entire alumni who encouraged us from time to time. Key takeaways for me, I think in these 25 years, this for the future alumni of this institution. I think the industry recognizes today, though we have degrees, the best thing that the industry recognizes today is the hard work. Though we may have degree from XLRI, we may work with artificial intelligence in future, we may still need the hard work all the day and night to excel. Second thing I think which I take back from this institute is high ethical standards. I think the industry today looks at this, which is a key for global business. And the third one that I talk about is loving our teams. So I think it's very important for each one of you to love your teams, to develop your teams, so that you can become a leader in the future. Thank you once again, and thanks to Father Abraham, Dr. Pranabesh Ray. I would like to mention special thanks to my mentor who actually gave me 15 years of mentoring, Mr. Rana Sinha. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your personal attention and guidance for last 15 years, and which has made me reach this position and have been able to contribute a lot to the infrastructure industry in India. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. We thank Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranabesh Ray for presenting the award.
Our next performer is from the 1819 GMP batch, who belongs to a family of music enthusiasts. Somnath has had the opportunity to start attending concerts from a very young age. He got deeply influenced at one of these concerts, and he wanted to start learning the art of playing tabla at the age of 6. Ever since, he has studied the art and has been a disciple of the legendary Pandit Kumar Bose of the Banaras Gharana. He has performed extensively throughout these years and has won several awards for the same in his school and college.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'll be playing a few compositions set to Teen Tal in 16 beats. da na din din na din din na tit din din na dha ghede na gade ne tag tag tit ghede tag din tag tag tit ghede na gade de tag tere kete tag tag tere kete ta kede nak tin tak tak tit kede nak tin tak dha tit ghede na gade ne tag tere kete tak tak tere kete dha तात टेकेड नक तात टेकेड नक तिन्ना केड नक धात टेकेड नक धिन्ना गेड नक धिन्ना गेड नक दित्ता
That was truly an amazing performance. The next performance is from our in-house drama team, a quirky musical revolving around life at XLRI, a story that talks about every exceller that ever was and ever will be. So let's join our hands to welcome the drama team of XLRI.
दिन कटे ना रात कटे ना एक्सेल की बातें किए बिना। आइए आज हम आपको ले चलते हैं एक ऐसे सफर पे जो आपने भी कभी तय किया था, आज हम कर रहे हैं और आगे आने वाले बैचेस भी करेंगे। आइए आपको दिखाते हैं एक्सेल की कहानी एक अनोखे अंदाज में, हमारी जुबानी।
जब शॉर्टलिस्ट हुआ XLRI में शॉर्ट लिस्ट हुआ, तब माँ को मेरी सुकून आया। बापू बोला बेटा प्लीज गेट प्लेस्ड, सोसाइटी में इज्जत का ग्राफ बढ़ा। ना करते फादर मैग्रा मेहनत तो एक्सेल का ब्रांडिंग फिर मुश्किल था। कंपनी सारी यहाँ आने लगी, तब जाके माफिया आपको बोला। ABC वाले भी बोलते थे एक्सेल माफिया से पंगा ना लेना, एक्सेल माफिया से पंगा ना लेना। हो 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 है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, उसका टी शर्ट मैं ढाया हूँ। एक्सेल का रहने वाला हूँ, एक्सेल की बात सुनाता हूँ। एक्सेल का रहने वाला हूँ, एक्सेल की बात सुनाता हूँ।
ऐसे ही देखते देखते SIP तो हो ही गया, फिर अचानक से जिंदगी में एक शांति आ गई। बट मुझे क्या पता था कि ये जो शांति थी, दिस वॉज जस्ट द काम बिफोर द स्टॉर्म। फिर जो हालत हुई है मेरी, ये तो अब आप ही देख लीजिए।
लिखे थे नोट्स जो वो तेरे क्लास में, आया कुछ क्यों नहीं इंटर्म एग्जाम में। लिखे थे नोट्स जो वो तेरे क्लास में, आया कुछ क्यों नहीं इंटर्म एग्जाम में। सवेरा जब हुआ हम क्लास में सोए, क्योंकि रात भर असाइनमेंट्स किए। लिखे थे नोट्स जो कुछ भी सीपी कोई करता, बट कंपोनेंट मेरा गिरता। वर्क करके रातें कट गए, फिर क्लास में सो के ग्रेड ड्रॉप मिल गए। नींद आती जब क्लास में तेरे, सीक्यू मैं याद करता हूँ। लिखे थे नोट्स जो।
फ्रस्ट्रेशन फ्रस्ट्रेशन फ्रस्ट्रेशन, जिंदगी में इतने फ्रस्ट्रेशन, ऐसा लग रहा था ग्रेविटी तो मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड है। मार्क्स, करियर, बाल सब नीचे ही जा रहे थे। फिर मुझे मिला इस कैंपस में एक नया साथी। आपको पता है उसका नाम? आइए आपको बताते हैं, हमारा सबका बेस्ट फ्रेंड।
देखो इन्हें, ये है राम की बूंदे, कोल्ड ड्रिंक में डालो तो कोई भी पी ले। फ्रस्ट्रेशन सारी ग्लास में उतार प्यार के टेंशन भुलाते हैं सारे बेकार के सच्चे दोस्त है ओ मैक्सी वाले।
हाँ हाँ, मुझे भी इतना ही अच्छा लगा था। इस सब भसड़ में मुझे मिला एक नया साथी। मुझे लगा जिंदगी थोड़ी सुधर जाएगी, पर मुझे क्या पता था कि ये भी भसड़ ही था। एक्सेल कल्चर के अलावा उस दिन एक और कल्चर पता चला था मुझे, HR वर्सेस BM का कल्चर। और क्या कल्चर था वो। उस दिन मैंने ठान ली कि आज तो दिखा के रहेंगे कि इस कॉलेज का बाप कौन है। BM वालों को अपनी जगह दिखाने का समय आ गया था। HR वालों कहाँ हो, इधर आ जाओ सब, आज फैसला हो ही जाए।
ऑप्स जैसे है एक आंधी, मार्केटिंग एक तूफान, फिनेंस के आगे बेबस है एक्सेल में हर इंसान। HR वाले मुंह खोल के दे रहे अब गालियां, प्रॉम पे भी हम जाते हैं लेके सारे लड़कियां। देखो प्यारे वही मेहनत वही फीस कम पैकेज, इधर क्यों आए तुम हाय। HR का मार्केट में बुरा हाल क्या करे, फिर भी 180 प्लेस्ड का माल क्या कहे हो। HR का मार्केट में बुरा हाल क्या कहे, फिर भी 180 प्लेस्ड का माल क्या कहे। तुम दन 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 तुम।
आवाज नीचे। HR ही है फ्लैगशिप कोर्स, BM तो ऐड ऑन यहाँ। ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ यूनियन कंट्रोल करे तब चले शॉप फ्लोर तेरा। ओ ओ ओ ओ ओ कॉम्पेंसेशन या रिक्रूटमेंट सब हमने संभाली, कॉम्पेंसेशन या रिक्रूटमेंट सब हमने संभाली। HR ना होती तो प्लेसमेंट जाती तुम्हारी खाली। HR खिलाड़ी BM अनाड़ी, HR खिलाड़ी BM अनाड़ी।
क्या चल रहा है, क्या हो रहा है ये, क्या कर रहे हो?
क्या कर रहे हो वो ठीक है, आप कौन है और यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं?
बेटा मैं माफिया। ये देख रोतड़ू को 2 महीने की भसड़ में CEO बनने चली थी।
अरे आपको क्या पता प्लेसमेंट के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ रहा है।
तुमको तुम्हारी भाषा में समझाता हूं। और सही बोली तुम, अपुन जैसे सीनियर को क्या मालूम प्लेसमेंट किस चिड़िया का नाम है। हैंड रिटन असाइनमेंट करके अपना टाइम पास होता था। JLT में अपनी क्रश दिख जाए बस अपुन खूब। दादूस में चाय सुट्टा मारने का ये SIP वैसाइपी का लफड़ा लोचा काई को रे बोल काई को। बट मैं समझता है, क्योंकि फिर बोले तो एक दिन अपने कैंपस में ITC आई। साला इंटर्नशिप का स्टाइपेंड सुन के अपना खोपड़ी चक्कर खा गया। बोले तो ROI का सपना टक्कर खा गया। जाइला क्या पैकेज थी वो क्या कहते हैं,
क्या कहते हैं।
प्रोफाइल भी क्या प्रोफाइल थी। उस दिन नाचा अपुन धर्मेंद्र माफे। PPT ऐसी जो रुकाते क्लासेस। अपने को लगा अपना CV पार हो गया। बोले तो आप अपुन का भी कैरियर सेट हो गया।
ओए सही है सही है। फिर ITC का हुआ क्या?
उसने गिस्तू रंगनाथन को रिक्रूट कर लिया। साला अपुन उधर ही चढ़ा था, लेकिन अपना नाम एक्सटेंडेड शॉर्टलिस्ट पे भी नहीं था। वो रात अपन 2 बजे तक किया। ये एक 60 ml मांगा था और मैक्सी ने पूरा खंबा पकड़ा दिया। काय को दिया रे, काय को दिया बोल।
फिर
शॉर्टलिस्ट चाहिए, शॉर्टलिस्ट चाहिए, शॉर्टलिस्ट चाहिए, लेकिन क्या करेगा, आती ही नहीं है।
फिर हुआ क्या?
फिर अगले दिन अपने कैंपस में HULI।
ए शोर शराबा बंद कर। ओ के बच्चे।
अरे आप कौन है?
बेटा आई एम कलकत्ता वाले हैं, तमीज से बात करो, खुद का माइक लेके भी घूमते हैं। और एक्सेलर बड़े ग्रेटर गुड करते थे, क्या हुआ उसका? आईटीसी के रिजेक्ट, माफिया बनने चले थे। बच्चों इधर देखो, बीसीजी, गोल्डमैन सैक्स, सबको ऑफर लेटर ऐसे ही मेल के आर्काइव में अनरेड पड़े हुए हैं। ये ले, 10 साल पहले का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट याद है ना? बोला था जो का आगे निकल जाएगा।
बोला था।
साइन कर ले, मान ले, एक्सेल हारा, जो का जीता। हाँ एक और बात, कभी कोई रेफरल चाहिए हो तो बोल दियो, जोका वाले है ना, मस्त नेटवर्क है, सेटिंग कर देंगे।
ये लग गया।
चल देखते हैं।
ठीक है।
Hello sir, good evening.
Good evening.
So congratulations on being our new CHR in our company, and I'm so thrilled to be working with you, and like the learning experience would be awesome with you.
ठीक है यार, एक्चुअली आई नीड योर हेल्प, मुझे एक रेफरल चाहिए था।
रेफरेंस? आपका रेफरेंस मैं कैसे दूं सर?
तुम्हें तो बोला ना कि एक रेफरल चाहिए होगा तो बताना।
सर मैं आपको रेफरल का बात कब बोला?
पलट।
हेलो?
आज कैंपस में आया है जोका, रब्बा पिट जाएगा जोका, जोका 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 जोका। गिनती का आगाज अभी है, तेरा तो अंजाम वही है, बिछा दे बिस्तर, बोल रे जोका 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 जोका।
ABC वाले भी बोलते थे एक्सेल माफिया से पंगा ना लेना, एक्सेल माफिया से पंगा ना लेना, एक्सेल माफिया से पंगा ना लेना।
और उस दिन बीएम और एचआर को पता चल गया कि जब बाहरी शक्तियां आपके कॉलेज में आती है ना, तो एकजुट होना ही पड़ता है। इसी के साथ हमारी कथा समाप्त। शुक्रिया।
That was an entertaining performance. Let us move to the next category of awards, Distinguished Alumnus Award, Entrepreneurs. It is said that if you don't chase your dreams, someone else will hire you to fulfill theirs. While many decide to enter the corporate world, there are a few who set out to take the road less traveled, to create something of their own, and to be their own masters. This category recognizes distinguished alumni who have taken risks, challenged conventions, and achieved notable success as entrepreneurs. May I now call on stage esteemed Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranabesh Ray to give away the award.
It is my honor to introduce the recipient recognized in this category, Mr. Shwetank Jain of the BM 2010 batch. Recognized for his contribution in the field of power quality, Mr. Jain is the founder and CEO of P2 Power Solutions Limited. His avant-garde innovation in the domain has earned him the Young Innovation Award in 2010 for being the youngest innovator at the i3 Innovation Awards. He was amongst India's top 10 innovators to present his innovation in front of the US Secretary of Defense. Mr. Jain is an active member of the Indian Electrical and Electronics Manufacturer Association and has been associated with CII and Asia Power Quality Initiative to spread awareness about power quality and energy efficiency across industries. We request Mr. Shwetank Jain to please come up on stage and kindly receive the award.
you to please say a few words.
Hello. It's a great honor to receive this award from Father Abraham. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to Father Abraham. Thank you, sir. Thanks to all the professors, the entire XLRI community for giving me this honor today. Entrepreneurship is the need of the hour. It's something which is really close to my heart. And I feel premier institutes like XLRI are at the forefront. They are the ones who are actually pushing entrepreneurship and inculcating that culture amongst us, amongst all the students present here, to take this untraveled road ahead. I wish all the best to all the students. I hope we have many more entrepreneurs from this campus, and thank you. Thanks a lot.
Our next performance is a journey into the yesteryears. In the Rag Kalyan and Desh, brought to you by the talented in-house team with Mangesh on the flute, Abhishek Mangar, the guitarist, Rudra on the piano, Somnath on the tabla, and Trisha, the vocalist. Let us relive the retro tracks which defined our golden moments of music and which do not cease to charm us even today.
चुरा
Thank you, team. That was indeed a beautiful, incredible performance.
We move on to the next category of awards, which are the Distinguished Alumni Awards in allied fields. Contributing to the upliftment of the nation by helping run the government machinery is a great service to our motherland. Public service is a choice that demands great focus, determination, and humility, as one's actions directly impact the people of the country. Likewise, writers, artists, and those in the creative fields greatly contribute towards the growth and development of our socio-cultural sensibilities, and in turn help in enhancing the soft power of a diverse and pluralistic nation. This category recognizes the distinguished members of the alumni who have made XLRI proud by their contribution to nation building and other allied fields. May I now call on stage esteemed Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha and Professor Pranabesh Ray to give away the award.
Let me introduce to you the first recipient of this award, Odette Katrak from PMIR 1986 batch. Ms. Odette, soft skills trainer, writer, and social change activist, is being recognized for her contribution as an environmentalist and social change activist. She is a regular panelist on safety and governance issues. She is the co-founder of Beautiful Bengaluru, an initiative focused on clean, green, and the safe city. She has had 11 years of experience in the corporate world and thereafter a fulfilling career as a freelance soft skills trainer. She has spent 5 years in Gurugram batting for road safety and has also received an award from the Haryana government for her efforts. Ma'am, may request you to please kindly come on stage and kindly receive the award. Ma'am, we request you to please say a few words.
Thank you, Father Abe, Professor Sinha, Professor Rana. I am absolutely honored to be here, and I am delighted to be back in good old XLRI. I came to XLRI, I think, as an ordinary girl, from a simple background. I also left an ordinary girl, but knowing I could do extraordinary things, because that 2 years here gave me the, it made me dare to dream. My first few years when I left, as I said, I was in the corporate world and I interfaced with the corporate world. And after maybe 20 years there is when I stepped out to make a change in the world, especially on subjects of safety, road safety, child safety, environment. I'm extremely humbled to be chosen for this award. People get awards for doing great things, and I think what I'm doing is very small. In fact, the impact is so small, but if every one of you in this room at the end of this says, hey, I can do my bit, I think we can spread that impact so that we can do much more. And I was so delighted today to see that XLRI's vision now talks of global leaders for the greater good and a sustainable future. So when I left XLRI, I never even thought about sustainability. If you asked me what sustainability meant, it was, my first salary was 2,300 rupees. 1,000 rupees went for my PG, I was in Delhi. 1,300 is what had to see me through for my conveyance and my food. And if I splurged on a movie and Nirula's hot chocolate fudge, which was hot even way back then I had too much month left at the end of my money. And that to me was sustainability, whether my limited financial resources could cope with my lifestyle. And today, I think what we are looking at for XLRI as a vision is whether we are churning out global leaders who can build in sustainability and environment into every action of theirs. Through the XLRI Bangalore chapter, we have a social initiative, which is Beautiful Bengaluru, and I'm honored and privileged to have co-founded it along with Aparna, who's sitting somewhere here. And through this, we are trying to bring in simple habits that people can change at an individual level and through their institutions and campuses. Tomorrow at 12, we are doing a talk. Anyone around who'd love to come, we'd be delighted. But we'd really want to spread this and use the XLRI network to spread the passion that, hey, each of us needs to do our bit. So I have a dream, which is actually, and every day I pray God to give me enough foolishness to believe that I can do what people tell me can't be done. And John Lennon, his version of Imagine was about a world without war. So for World Environment Day, I did my version of Imagine, which the students of the current batch have performed. So to keep up the morale of our distinguished alumni, I'm going to sing a verse of that song. I've had a bad throat, so if there are any off notes, you'll have to forgive me. Imagine there's no plastic to clog our precious earth, to reach our drains, lakes, oceans, humming animals and birds, to languish in a landfill, reach poisons to the ground. Ah, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I know the planet still has a fighting chance if we all just start right now. So I hope every one of you is also going to help stand with XLRI and in our various communities to push that theme of sustainability. The change makers in every batch, I think every alumnus has the potential to be a change maker. And to the current batch, I wish for you 3 things which I got from Excel, for which I'm extremely grateful. A mind and the thinking power to solve the biggest problems, a heart that helps you connect with people and retain that human touch, and a soul to breathe life into the earth. I'd like to end with a small definition of success from Ralph Waldo Emerson. It says, to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to see the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a reformed social condition. To know that one life has breathed easier because you lived here, that is to have succeeded. So I think I've blown the definition of success wide open, and I think every one of you has so much more to look for in that definition, and I have a long way to go. The journey continues. Thank you very much to XLRI and to this panel to have honored me and humbled me here today. Thank you.
The next awardee in this category is Guilherme Vaz of the PMIR 1980 batch. As an independent international development consultant, he leverages his unique expertise and experience to assist governments, international development agencies, and private institutions. For over 25 years, he has collaborated with the Government of India and several state governments in conceptualization and deployment of national transformation and governance initiatives. He's also actively involved with the Catholic Church locally, nationally, and globally. He's a member of the Finance Committee of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of India. We request Mr. Guilherme Vaz to come up on stage and kindly receive the award.
Father Abraham, the director of our institute, Mr. Rana Sinha, President of the Alumni Association, members of the selection committee of the Alumni Awards, Professor Ray, faculty, past and present students, and all of you who have joined me in the joy of receiving the Distinguished Alumnus Award today. I am indeed privileged and honored. The emotion one goes through on receiving an award from one's alma mater is the same as when 10 years ago I was appointed by Pope Benedict XVI onto a Vatican Governance Council from among 1.2 billion Catholics. And 2 years ago, when Pope Francis conferred on me the Vatican's highest honor that put me in the galaxy of such eminent persons that included father of the German unification, Chancellor Helmut Kohl, Nobel Peace Prize winner John Hume, founder of the Special Olympics, Eunice Shriver Kennedy, and our very own Bharat Ratna, J.R.D. Tata. Now I am equally touched to be singled out from the over 12,000 alumni of XLRI, aware that there are so many trailblazers, torchbearers, and changemakers who do XLRI proud. This honor is therefore exceptionally special and incredibly precious. But even without the award, I firmly believe that every exceller and every XLRI graduate is already a distinguished alumnus. This is because the spirit of XLRI differentiates us, it sets us apart. The knowledge and skills which can be acquired in any management institute is enriched by the attitudes, values, and character that is so carefully nourished and so judiciously nurtured through XLRI that it becomes part of our persona. In life, this becomes so evident in what we as excellers do and also what we as excellers do not do. It is that identity which the management, faculty, and students of this great institution create that distinguishes each one of us to the best of one's ability to consciously contribute to the greater good. Yet, working for the greater good is not easy. Change takes place when you disagree with the status quo. You will then be distinguished in your unpopularity. The more you upset the status quo and unjust situations and structures, the more you will be pulled down, ridiculed, criticized, condemned, maligned, and abandoned. It is in these times when there are only a few who stand by you that your character, confidence, conviction, and all that XLRI stands for will be challenged. I take this opportunity to thank my wife and our 3 children who paid the price while I tried to change the unchangeable. Finally, if I believed more in myself, stretched myself more, and set my own benchmarks for the greater good, it has enabled me to chart my own course and to create my own road, as I made one conscious choice over another. If this has justified selecting me as a distinguished alumnus of XLRI, I'm truly very honored, sincerely grateful, and satisfied. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. We thank Father Director, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranaveshri for presenting the awards. When words fall short, music is his refuge. Our next performer, Sumit, believes that music is all around us, and we just need to listen to it with our heart. And to make us believe in the same, he is here with a soulful performance. We welcome you, Sumit.
आज इस मुबारक मौके को मैं आप लोगों को एक मोहब्बत की दास्तां सुनाने वाला हूँ। मोहब्बत की दास्तां। एक हसीना थी, एक दीवाना था, क्या उम्र, क्या समा, क्या ज़माना था। एक हसीना थी, एक दीवाना था, क्या उम्र, क्या समा, क्या ज़माना था। ये मोहब्बत का किरदार भी बहुत अजीब होता है। ये अधूरी तो हो सकती है, लेकिन खत्म नहीं। एक दिन वो मिले, रोज मिलने लगे। एक दिन वो मिले, रोज मिलने लगे। फिर मोहब्बत हुई, बस कयामत हुई। सुन के ये दास्तां, हो गए तुम कहाँ। लोग हैरान हैं क्योंकि अनजान है इश्क की वो गली। बात जिसकी चली, उस गली में मेरा आना जाना था। एक हसीना थी, एक दीवाना था, क्या उम्र थी, क्या समा था, क्या ज़माना था। एक हसीना थी, एक दीवाना था। Please sing with me this song, Sayoni. It's all about soulmate, finding soulmate, so please sing with me. Usayoni, Usayoni, एक पल नहीं, चैन एक पल नहीं, चैन एक पल नहीं, और कोई हल नहीं। उसे योनी, उसे योनी, कौन मोरे मोहा, कौन मोरे मोहा, कौन मोरे मोहा, कोई सावन नहीं, चैन एक पल नहीं, चैन एक पल नहीं, चैन एक पल नहीं, और कोई हल नहीं। उस योनी, उस योनी, थैंक यू, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू, लवली ऑडियंस, थैंक यू।
Thank you, Sumit, for that wonderful performance. May I now call on stage Mr. Ranavir Sinha to deliver a speech of thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, once again. There's a slight deviation from the script. And to do this deviation, I need the support of all my alumni chapter presidents. Can you please come up? Samarendra, Aparna, Deepak. We have Hyderabad. Please come up. PN from Chennai. So we have Samarendra from Delhi. We have Aparna from Bangalore. Anurag from Bombay. We have P.N. Subramaniam from Chennai. We have Deepak Garg from Pune. And Rachita representing the president of the Hyderabad chapter, who last minute had to drop out because of a family exigency. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost coming to a close, but I am going to extend this function a little further. There are two categories of awards which have not been covered this year. One is a category called academicians, where again, due to difficulties, the academicians that were selected by the jury could not attend the function today. And if you don't attend, you don't get an award. So they were left out. There is yet another category which tops all categories, and it's called the Lifetime Achievement Award. This time, at the official jury meeting, we could not find anybody on whom we could confer such a prestigious award. But then, part of the jury met once again, and we looked at, something. You see the lamp? Below the lamp there is darkness. The lamp gives light above. So we said the jury, in Hindi the expression is diya tale andhera. The jury found that in Father Abraham, we have somebody who is really deserving the Lifetime Achievement Award. Father Abraham, an alumnus of 78, has transformed this place from what it was to what it is today. And yet, he has made sure that the same collegial atmosphere, the XLRI culture, and the XLRI ethos runs through the organization. So today I have great pleasure, and I also have the permission of the chairman of the board and the provincial of Jamshedpur to confer this award on Father E. Abraham S.J. May I request our alumni chairperson, Professor Pranabesh Ray, to read out the citation and request Father Abraham to come and receive the award, even if you don't like it.
This has been given in the field of management education. He is the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award by the National HRD Network in 2010. The Association of Indian Management Schools conferred on him the prestigious Ravi J. Mathai National Fellow Award in 2012. Other prestigious awards include Change Maestro, an Institution Builder Award at the IAC Awards 2018 organized by Sany. He holds important and influential positions on the board of several management institutions and associations, both in India as well as abroad. Father E. Abraham.
I would say this is a surprise of the century. I am speechless. I don't know what to say. I became director in 1987, so 89 first time. So I don't even remember now, confusing, these two. And in 90, as the first time I admitted students. That year we decided to admit many girls because they were actually making the grade. Not because they were girls, but they were making the grade. So we admitted 32 girls that year. And Leena Nair was one among them. And Debarati also, yeah, that's right, yes. And when the medal were announced at the end of 2 years, Leena was a topper of the PM and IR batch. There were 3 more girls in that top 5. So I stand vindicated on this. I used to be mistaken for a student those days. I was playing basketball, and one student commenting on the side because I was shooting. Whatever I shot that day went in. Then he said, who is this short and fat man shooting so well? The other guy says, shut up here, that's our new Diaro. Once my secretary sent in a person to see me, he wanted to see me. I was sitting in my office. He just came in, looked, and went out. Then secretary sent him again. So then I took notice of this and I said, are you looking for somebody? He said, I'm looking for the director of XLRI. He was looking for another room with somebody. This was an executive assistant. And so I had plenty of anecdotes, plenty of funny experiences in my first stint as XLRI director, 5 years. Then I spent more than 12 years in XIM Bhubaneswar. Then I have come back again in 2008, January, and still continues. I am very grateful for many icons in my life from XLRI, various directors. For example, Father McGrath, Father Tom, Father Matthias, Father Romuald D'Souza. They were really role models for me. Father Prabhu as a teacher. And now among us also an icon is Father Ozzy Mascarenhas. Who tells all of us how to work hard. So I don't want to say anything further. I thank you, and I greatly appreciate this because it was given when maximum number of my batchmates celebrating 40 years as alumni. Thank you guys for coming, and this was a big surprise. Thank you, Rana, for this big surprise here. Thank you.
I think we should give him a standing ovation because it's also his 50th year of getting ordained as a Jesuit priest. '78 batch. You know, 78 batch has given something to the institute. The director as well as the alumni president. Come up. And thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, you give it to him.
Now you can go to the 78 batch. Yeah, Abe, this award should spur you on to even greater heights. You know, to make Excel the #1 business school in India.
Thank you, Father Ibrahim, the 1978 batch, Mr. Ranavir Sinha, and Professor Pranavesh Ray.
Next up is a lively Bhangra performance prepared by Spik McKay in collaboration with the boys and girls of the 1820 batch. Bhangra, as we know, is a celebratory dance that finds its origins in the harvest festival of Punjab, Vaishakhi, and is now popular all over the country. Let's welcome our very own XL Bhangra performers who will dance to the energetic and lively beats and lift up the spirits of one and all.
आओ छोटू पंजाब पुलिस दी कोई रेस नहीं आए
दरस दा जापे तू फ्रूट सोनिए लगे किसे परी दा स्वरूप सोनिए हो दरस दा जापे तू फ्रूट सोनिए नी लगे किसे परी दा स्वरूप सोनिए देखांगे हुस्न की कारे करूगा पहले तोड़ दी शराब वांगू निकली दा ते तीन चार गप्परू हालात कीते ना फायदा की प्लाजो पाके निकली दा ते तीन चार गप्परू हालात कीते ना फायदा की प्लाजो पाके निकली दा
That was an energizing performance. And on this high note, we are nearing the end of the race program. May I now call on stage Mr. Niket Jakotia, Secretary of the Alumni Committee, to deliver the speech of thanks.
It has indeed been a wonderful evening, and this evening couldn't have been possible, a success, without the effort of numerous people who are working tirelessly for past couple of months. I, on behalf of XLRI and Alumni Committee, would sincerely want to thank Father Abraham, our Director, Professor Pranavesh Ray, Chairperson Alumni Committee, and Mr. C.V. Shastri, President Jamshedpur Chapter, for their esteemed presence throughout the event. To Mr. Rana Sinha, President Alumni Association, XLRI, for helping and guiding us all throughout making this event a great success. I would also thank Dr. Ashish Pani, Dean Academics, and Father Jerry, Dean Administration, for their support in organizing the event, as well as Dean's Office, both academics and administration, who helped us out in organizing the event. The event wouldn't have been possible without the support of Associate Dean Student Affairs, ATSA, as we call them, and I thank them for their constant support. I would like to thank Mr. Bhaskar from Alumni Office, who have put in tireless effort in getting in touch with the alumni to make this evening memorable for us. My gratitude towards Mr. Sunil Varghese, Chief Brand Officer, who has been instrumental in putting all this event together. Thank you all the students who performed in the event to make this evening memorable, and special thanks to Dracula, Spick McKay, and SAC. This is the first time we live telecasted the whole ceremony, and all due credits lie with Team Pixel and Xlink, who made this task possible, and the admin team who filled in the gaps and helped us in organizing this event so smoothly. Thank you all the internal committees, members of staff, administration, who helped us manage logistics and other key events. I would finally like to thank our sponsors, Platinum sponsor Tata Steel, Gold sponsor Sany Heavy Industries, Triveni Earthmovers, Jamipol India, and Tata Pigments, and our silver sponsors, Sizer Enterprise, Savsol Lubricants, Jamshedpur Continuous Annealing, and Tata Center, Kolkata, Ramkrishna Forging Limited, Shwetank Enterprise, Timken India Limited, and Maishwari Associates. Special thanks to Mr. E.B. Lal from Tata Motors. Thank you for press and media for covering the event. Lastly, I thank all alumni and students who graced this occasion with their presence. I am sure this evening will stay etched in your memory for a long, long time. I hope you enjoyed this evening as much as we did. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I would request all the guests, all the award recipients to please come up on stage for the group photo. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.